Drew here, Frisco Tennis Shop. In this brief video, I'm going to discuss hybrid tennis stringing. It's done by some of the top players in the world where they combine a poly string with a softer string. It doesn't always have to be poly and nylon or poly and gut. It can really be the same material, just different strings. But in this video, I'm going to discuss some of the pros of having the more durable string as the main and some of the pros of having that as the cross. And so we'll just go over the pros and cons and hopefully you can find the best fit for your tennis game. Hybrid tennis stringing just means combining two different strings in one string bed. So I have two rackets here strung with the same string. This is with 4G rough. This is with Head Velocity MLT. This is a poly that's meant for durability, spin, control. This is a nylon multi-filament. This is meant for power, softer on the arm. So you put them together as a main and a cross, you get a whole new string bed. I would say the most important thing to remember with doing hybrid stringing is the main string is going to set the tempo for the string bed. So pretty much what are you looking for? Why are you going to hybrid stringing as compared to just using a full bed of multi-filament, which is a lot of guys do and a lot of girls do, or using a full bed of poly, which a lot of guys and girls do. The main thing I would say is if you're doing hybrid stringing is why are you doing hybrid stringing? If you like the control and durability of a polyester setup but just want to soften the string bed a little bit, then use a softer string as your cross. So you'll keep your poly string, which gives you more durability as that main string, and then you just soften a little bit using a multi-filament or a gut as a cross. So if you're just looking to soften it a little bit, yet keep that durability, that control, and I would argue spin, keeping that polyester as the main string, that's when I would use the poly as the main and the softer string as the cross. However, if you're not a frequent string breaker or maybe durability isn't your number one concern, use the softer string as the main string. That's really going to create a softer string bed. It's going to be a lot more power. You may sacrifice a little bit on control, may sacrifice a little bit on spin. I think the spin's a little bit debated. I come from the camp that the main string with the poly will give you a little bit more spin. So that's when I would use the softer string as the main string. A little bit less durability, definitely a softer string bed, but you're going to bring it with that poly to harden that string bed a little bit, help you a little bit out with control. A lot of guys nowadays and a lot of girls nowadays who with such powerful swings that using a full bed of multi can be tough to keep the ball in the court. So maybe just put that poly as that cross so you still get that power of using that soft string, but you can still keep the ball in the court using a semi-western, or even some people use that eastern grip, which is a little bit flatter. Also, some things just off the top of my head, if the poly you use is going to be squared or boxed like a Solinco Hyper-G or Vocal Cyclone, keep in mind that's really going to wear away that multi-string because that is made to dig into the ball. So basically it's digging into that nylon string, and each time you hit the ball it's going to create friction. So you could wear away that string pretty quick. So just to review, if you're looking for a durability control, keep that poly as the main, soften it with a softer string, a nylon string, or even a gut string as the cross. If you're looking for still a softer string bed, since that main string creates the tempo, keep your nylon multi-synthetic gut, natural gut if you do it, as the main, and then stiffen the string bed a little bit with a poly cross or a more durable cross. So that'll stiffen the string bed a little bit, but you'll still, since the main string sets the tempo, still give you plenty of power and plenty of softness on the string bed. I basically just picked two strings from my string collection to just kind of illustrate the point. This is a really popular polyester string, and this is a string that I really like, a Head Velocity string. It's a nylon multi-filament. It's very affordable. It's become one of my favorite go-tos, soft on the arm. Kind of gives you all the benefits you want from a soft multi-filament string. If I want durability and control, I would make this the main string, and I would put this as my cross string. That'll help soften it a little bit. If I want a soft string bed with more power, less durability, I would have this as my main string, pair with this as my cross. And if I'm plenty good with power and I just want control and spin, I would just do a full bed of this. If I want a really soft string bed with plenty of power, less spin, I would just do a full bed of this. Put them together, you get hopefully something special. I hope you found this video useful. Hybrid stringing comes up a lot. I think it's going to continue in popularity as people kind of mix and match with strings and see what works best for the game. Important point is, I've been talking about poly with the softer string. It doesn't necessarily have to be poly. You can do 2 different poly strings, one softer, one more durable. You can do 2 different multi-strings. Pair this with a synthetic gut string. Pair this with a natural gut string if you're don't want to spend money doing a full bed of natural gut. So you can kind of mix and match, but just always remember the main string sets the tempo. So I think as long as you keep that in mind, that the main string kind of sets the string bed, I think that'll help you go forward to figure out what may be the best fit for your tennis game. This has been Drew from Frisco Tennis Shop, and I hope to talk soon.